Sanbonani, Dumelang Ashwini, hello. I feel like it's been a long time. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to your favorite What's going on? Let me just start over. Today is just, oh gosh. Anyway, do you guys see guys effort but anyway, that doesn't matter. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and please excuse the shadow. I tried to make it work. Okay, I tried to make it work, it didn't work out, so this is the best that I could do because the only source of lighting I'm getting is from my shower. So anyway, without further ado, without me wasting time, because I know I blabber a lot, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the one and only Yay! The favorite midwife, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Anyway, as you can see by the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about breastfeeding versus formula feeding. But I don't think I'm gonna write that. I think I'm gonna write breastfeeding versus tradition versus formula. Yeah, let's put it that way, because yeah, I'm gonna touch on a few things, okay, today. I don't really have a structure for this video. I didn't really plan it out. I've been having quite a hectic week. That is why I'm only taking this video today. I normally take my video, I think that's the word. I normally take my videos during the week and then post them during the weekend, but this time it didn't happen. Anyway, I hope you guys are still in quarantine. I know it's level 4, but guys, just take care of yourselves, please. I know that your beloved president said that okay, let me just say our beloved president, I'm so sorry for these facial expressions. He's currently not my favorite person, and I'm really sorry to just put it out here. But anyway, our beloved president introduced level 4, and I know it's not his decision alone. I know that even though the numbers are going up, level 4 is still introduced in this country because of their economy. Yeah, so much for caring about its own people. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are not going crazy and shopping like everyone that I'm seeing out there. I hope you guys are keeping yourselves safe and still in self-quarantine, because guys, good people, guys, when you go to the mall and say I have corona, I go and fit a top. When I put it on, obviously I'm gonna take off my mask. Do you really think people in the fitting room are keeping their masks on? Excuse me, honey, I don't think that's happening. So I'm gonna breathe into that top or that jersey, and then I'm gonna touch it with my own hands, and then you come and you fit it yourself, and so already you got the virus. So I really think the stats are gonna go up. But anyway, it's none of my business, or maybe it is because I'm a healthcare worker. But anyway, let me just move on from this, because if I talk about this, I'm gonna get angry, and then when I get angry, I'm gonna keep on talking and talking and talking and talking, and that's not why we're here. We're here because of breastfeeding or formula feeding. So the only time a person would opt for formula feeding would be for very serious and valid reasons. You don't know what those reasons are? Then keep watching. Okay, so the only reason a person would opt for formula feeding would be because they are not producing milk at all, or they're just not producing enough milk. It happens. I don't know what the condition is called, I won't lie, but I have seen it happen a couple of times. The mother will even tell you that from their first child they have never produced any milk. So that's a very valid reason. So it makes quite some sense, because there is nothing else they can do. And another reason would be because you work far from home and your baby will be far from you, and you can't really get any leave, like maternity. Other people don't get maternity leaves. I don't know why people are so cruel. But yeah, other people wouldn't get maternity leave. But in most cases, the reason a person wouldn't get maternity leave is because they are still students. So you either continue with you either still continue with varsity, or you go back home to raise that child, right? So some things we just not in control. We just can't control. That mind block is not going anywhere. I can't. Okay, so those are one of the valid reasons why you would choose to to formula feed other than breastfeeding. Breast is best. B-I-B. Breast is best, guys. Breast is always the best option. You want to know why? Oh, it's obvious. Your boobs are just right here on you. So you don't have to go buy. You're saving money. Even if you're moneyed, you will come on. You won't have to be mixing milk, but we'll get into that. First of all, it's money. It saves money. It saves you money. You don't have to go buy any milk, right? So it's just readily available. You don't have to go buy it. You don't have to go get it. So it's readily available. So it's cheap, not even cheap, it's free. It's readily available. It's always there. So even at night, you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night and then go and mix formula. I'm sorry for the noise outside. There are kids who play in the streets. So like, I don't know if the video is picking that noise up. But anyway, so the first thing I said, it's free, not cheap, free. Secondly, it's readily available, so you don't have to wake up at night to go and mix formula for your baby. You just pop it out and just give it to your baby, right? You can even sleep with your baby nicely. You don't have to put your baby on the cot far away from you, right? And it helps you bond with your baby. I mean, just imagine just having your little one there staring at each other. Please do not be on your phone when you breastfeed your baby. Do not be on your phone, okay? You need to bond with that baby. You need to have that relationship, you know? So when you're breastfeeding, you can just have your baby there and just bond with them. They will look straight into your eyes. I have seen it happen. I saw my little sister just staring at my mom's eyes, and because my mom got her used to that, the other time I called my mom and she took my mom's phone and threw it away. Yeah, because she wanted to bond with my mom. Anyway, this child doesn't understand that my mom, her mom, is my mom. We're not gonna get into that. Anyway, so free, readily available. And what else did I say? Oh, it helps you bond with your baby, and it is good for your baby's immune system. So your breast milk, I won't really mention what it has because I won't lie, I have never really researched the exact nutrients it has. So it has the nutrients that people who make formula, who manufacture formula, cannot even try to imitate. I forgot the name of that nutrient. So they have tried to make it, but they can't make it. So it basically makes your baby's immune system to be strong. So when your baby has flu or whatever, the best thing to do is breastfeed, 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 breastfeed. So just avoid getting medications unless the influenza or the cold is actually really, really bad. But breast is always best. When your baby's sick, you'll see they would feed a lot, and when they feed a lot, it's a great thing because they're gonna heal quicker. And there are a lot of reasons why breastfeeding is best. And the actual main reason I wanted to make this video was to explain what exclusive breastfeeding is. I feel like I'm just going everywhere, but please just bear with me. My mind is literally all over the place. Wow. But like, I really try to look cute for y'all, okay? My mind may be all over the place, but I tried to look cute for y'all, okay? So those are the benefits of breastfeeding, and I'm definitely sure those are not the only benefits of breastfeeding, because when it comes to formula feeding, you have to first make sure that you sterilize the baby's bottle. So you need to sterilize it, and sterilizing it doesn't mean that you just wash it in hot water. It means that you let the water boil and then let it boil for 5 minutes. So meaning from the time it starts boiling, let it boil for 5 minutes, right? And then after sterilizing it, imagine you woke up at 3 a.m. Now you're doing that because your baby wants milk, yeah? So you have to sterilize, and then you need to read the instructions properly. So let's say you're using NAN, and NAN is like, I'm just making an example, okay? Don't come at me. I don't know how they work. I've never really checked them because I am pro breastfeeding. but sometimes things just happen and you have to formula feed, right? Sorry, so let's say Nan says use 3 scoops for 500 mils. I'm just making that up. And you just woke up and you're sleepy. You're not gonna make sure you level those things. First of all, you're tired. The baby was crying the whole entire night, and now it's up again, and you're annoyed, and now you have to measure things. So you might not even be able to get it right, and it's very important to get it right because that's how your baby is going to get all the nutrients in the formula that they need. Manjo, when are you doing that? And secondly, other people do it on purpose because they're trying to save. They don't have enough money. So that's why I'm saying breast milk is free. And another thing is you leave your nanny with your baby. You leave your baby with a nanny or your elderly, and now they try to save up. So they're going to use 1.5 scoop instead of using 3 for 500 mils, which is not good for the baby, and the baby ends up being sick, right? So that's why I'm saying breastfeeding. Okay, let me explain what exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months is first, and then I will go into this whole I have to go back to work in 3 months, right? So sorry about that. So exclusive means just that, right? So exclusive breastfeeding means you are only giving breast milk. So exclusive breastfeeding means that for 6 months you only give breast milk. So the reason I said versus tradition is because let's be honest, as Black people, our parents will tell us you need to you need to give your baby water. You need to give your baby 1, 2, 3, which is really hard for us. It's your first baby. You're dependent on your parents. You're dependent on their guidance. You're probably even dependent on them financially. So if they tell you need to give your baby ipapa or whatever porridge, then you end up giving it to the baby because you feel like they have more experience, and you're basically begging them, and beggars are not choosers, and it's really, really, really sad. And I'm getting into this topic because there are a lot of children who end up demising, unfortunately, because of such things. So the other day I was with my colleagues, and they told me a story about a baby who came in having what was the problem? The baby was not breathing well, right? So they asked the parents, okay, what's wrong? Did you feed the baby? So obviously they lied, because we tell you give the baby breast only, nothing else. So they lied, which was the first mistake they made. You tell us that you did 1, 2, 3, we can tackle the problem. We won't be trying to figure out what's wrong with the baby, because the baby's not breathing well. The stomach was also distended, so it was swollen, right? So they put on a drip, I think, and yeah, they tried whatever they could until the baby, guys, this is a lot, until the baby Antwena atwa the porridge through the mouth, the eyes, and the ears. And that was it for that baby, because the grandmother overfed the baby. The baby was way less than 6 months, way less. And they said the baby was crying too much, wara wara. So all I'm saying is, as much as tradition and elderly will want to help you raise your baby, that is your baby. It's your baby. It's your child. That is why it's really important to plan, to plan your pregnancy. But I know it's not feasible for everyone. If you're already pregnant and you're dependent on your family and you're elderly, I'm so sorry about that fly, it's back. And it's not the only one. There are millions of them, but I'm not gonna get into it. So yeah, unfortunately the baby demised. So it is really hurtful, because I keep realizing that the more I give education to my clients, the more, I'm sorry to say this, but I realize how I'm wasting my time. It's only 10% of the people that I've given education that actually seemed interested and wanted to know more. It's quite sad because I also had a client the other day, and I was trying to give her education, and she was like, my grandmother's gonna do that. And I had to tell her a story about, not the story that I just told you, not the story that I heard from my colleagues, but something that happened the previous day. A baby that came, so yeah, that was just the sad part. So guys, just, I know there's culture, I know there's tradition, I know that you need your elderlies to help you raise your baby, but just think about your baby's life. You don't want to lose your baby over food. No, guys. I mean, breast is free, and when you want to go and buy dijo and feed that poor baby, I mean, just think about it like this. When you overeat, how do you feel? When your stomach is full, like crazy full, how do you feel? Because you feel like you can't even lie down properly. It becomes painful. You go and buy Eno and all of that just so that you can feel better. So imagine your baby, every single feed, they feel like that. Just imagine the trauma that you're bringing into that child. So when you say exclusive breastfeeding, please exclusively breastfeed that child. I cannot emphasize this enough. Exclusively breastfeed that child. Just give that child breast milk for 6 months. Don't give water. Your breast milk has enough water. It has enough nutrients for the baby to survive. My beautiful little sister was breastfed for 6 months, and she is very much alive, very much beautiful, very much grown, and very much matured. So it's feasible. That's what happens. The reason things change over time is because research is done. They try to find out why were babies dying so much back in 1980s, and then they realize it's because they're fed. So what should you do? Exclusive breastfeeding. And it was also introduced because of HIV, right? So if you're HIV positive, you can exclusively breastfeed for 6 months, and if you end up mixed feeding, that's when your baby ends up with the virus, right? So I'll just make another video on that because I can see that I'm already 17 minutes through. So I think that's it. I think I have been going here and there with regards to this topic, but I hope you guys got the message. I hope you got the message. I hope that you will do what's best for you and your child, because at the end of the day, it's your baby and you don't want to be bearing your baby, especially if it's your first child. If you have any questions, ask your healthcare workers. If you're seeing a gynae, ask your gynae. If you're seeing a nurse, go and ask your nurse. Just ask a healthcare worker. Don't ask your neighbor. Your neighbor's gonna tell you according to her own experience, right? Like for me now, I won't lie, when I was young, when I was 3, that fly. So when I was 3 days old, my grandmother told my mom to feed me. I was bad at 3 days, and I'm still alive. So it's a matter of, hi, she's still alive, she's grown, so now she's coming in and telling you to breastfeed. But we're seeing these things, we're seeing babies passing on because of they were fed porridge, because they were fed certain things, and it's really sad. It's only a few that from my experience and the stories that I have heard, it's only a few that managed to survive such things, right? But yeah, guys, I hope you got the message. I hope you do what's best for you and your baby, and please do take care of yourself and your baby. Please do take care of yourself. Hey, oh, I'm right. I think I need trusty half. I think that's why I'm like this. I need something to drink. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I am so sorry for rambling and going here and there, but I hope at the end of the day you got the message. Please do subscribe, hit that notification button, and you are more than welcome to comment, ask questions. You can ask me questions via the comment section, or you can send me a DM on Instagram. I have my links will be down below. Not links, but like, yeah, my handles will be down below. You can DM me on Twitter, you can DM me on Instagram and on Facebook as well, but I'm not really much on Facebook. You'll definitely find me on Instagram. Definitely I will respond quicker to your questions, but most of the time if you have a question, I will just address it in the next video, right? And I post every week. I try my best to post every week. This week I thought I'm not going to be able to post, but I had to make it happen. Please do follow me on all my social media platforms, and please do subscribe, comment, like, and share. Don't forget to share, okay, with all your pregnant ladies and everything. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you got the message, and love y'all. From your midwife, a very midwife. That's it from me. Ciao.